In this video, I will show you how to register a company or what we call a limited company with the Corporate Affairs Commission or CAC. Now, there are different types of business registrations that you can make with the CAC, and gone are the days when you have to either pay a lawyer or be physically present at CAC office before you can carry out your business registration. You can easily log on to the CAC official website and carry out your business registration by yourself. But you need to know, as you can see here, that we have different types of registration that you can actually make on the CAC website, and you should know exactly which one you are going for before you start your registration. I already recorded videos on how to register a business name and how to troubleshoot CAC queries just in case your application was not accepted at your very first try. I will leave the link to those videos in the video description below this particular video. But in this video, I will show you how to register a LTD or a limited company, which is a little different and more detailed than the ordinary business name registration. By the way, if you want me to do this registration for you, then you can contact me. My contact details is also in the video description. Also, very quickly before I continue this video, I know that every Nigerian is currently looking for a way to earn legitimately in foreign currencies. So I made this video because of that, and it will show you one of the easiest ways to make money in pound sterling while sitting in your house here in Nigeria or any other place you are. The video is currently on your screen, and I will also leave it in the video description below this video. Make sure you check it out after watching this video. So, to begin our company registration with the CAC, open your browser and type in pre.cac.gov.com as you can see on your screen. Once this page loads, come over to the public search section and click the Search Now tab. So here, just type in the name of the company that you want to register. So hopefully yours should also show a search not found, as you can see here. What that means is that no one had registered this business name before, meaning that it is available for you to use. If not, you might have to pick another name. So I will return to the home page and come here and click Reserve Name Now. So the first thing is to create an account with CAC if you don't already have one. If you already have one, then just sign in. Also, note that if you're doing this for a third party, you must use the details of the owner of the business. It is very important. So I will sign up. To start, you can either use your NIN details or your phone number. I prefer using the phone number, so I also recommend that. But if you're registering as a non-Nigerian, then come here and toggle the non-Nigerian option here. Then just go ahead and fill this form as accurate as possible. I'll go ahead and do that. And then continue. Then a confirmation email will be sent to the email address you used in this form. So go to your email inbox and look for the email from CAC. Here is mine already sent, so I will just open it up. Come here to click here and click it, and then it will redirect you back to the CAC website where you will continue your registration. So you can see here, email confirmed. So I will just re-log in to my account now. Come here and click login. I can either log in with my username, my email, my phone number, or accredited number. I will just choose email here. I am not a robot. Here's my password. Okay, I'm going to log in. Alright, so once you're logged in, your dashboard is going to look like this, but of course you're not going to be seeing some of these 1 and 0 and 1. Your own is supposed to just be blank, maybe 0, 0, 0. So what you want to do is that you want to come to this new name reservation and click on it, because that's the first process we need to do before we go ahead to register our company. So I'm going to click on the new name reservation. On this page, again, go ahead and fill in the information correctly. Here at business classification, since we are registering a limited company, I will select company here. Here at specific type, I will select private company limited by shares. You don't want to register it as a public company unless you know exactly what you're doing. So if not, choose the private company limited by shares here. Here at proposed name, go ahead and type in your business name. Here at option 2, you might want to also impute a backup name just in case CAC does not approve the first name. Though in most cases, your first name option should be approved, then save and continue. Reason for availability search, select new incorporation stroke registration. Here in additional remark, go ahead and briefly describe the product or service that your business is rendering. Just do it in a simple sentence. Then save and continue. Here is the summary of the details of the business you want to register. Once you're sure that there is no error in any of your details, then save and continue. Then you can go ahead and pay the sum of 500 naira for the name registration. So I'll click remitter. I'll confirm my information again and then click the submit button. I will add my payment method and then go ahead and pay. So my payment is now successful. All I will do now is to wait for a few days to a few weeks for CAC to approve this name for reservation. Usually it takes between 3 days to 2 weeks max. So if I return to my account dashboard, you will see that I now have a pending name reservation status. So I actually paused this video and waited for 6 days and then my company name registration was approved. So now we can continue this registration process. But quickly, I will appreciate if you can give this video a like right now. It will help YouTube suggest it to more persons looking for this kind of information. If you have done that for me, thank you, and let's continue. So when I refresh this dashboard, you can now see that our name reservation status has moved from pending to reserved. So we can continue our company registration now. So I'll click on the reserved option. Once this page loads up, I will click start registration. Here at select classification 1, from the drop down arrow, I will select the classification that best explains this business. I'll do the same for classification 2. Here at principal business activity, I will go ahead and describe the service that my business is serving the public or hope to serve the public. As you can see, I will impute my email address, and then my phone number. I'll go ahead and fill in my correct address. If your head office address is different from the address you just added, then add the second address here. But I don't see any need for that, so I will just leave this blank and save and continue. That leads us to the next step where we have to add our objects of memorandum. What this means is that CAC require you to add at least one objective of the company that you're registering. And since you're doing this yourself, this might seem a little challenging, but it is not at all. If you don't know what to do or what to use here, just use a tool like ChatGPT to create objectives for your kind of business. I have decided to add 5 objectives to this business. So what I did was to simply ask ChatGPT to give me 5 objectives for an IT training company. I did a little edit on them and then added them to my CAC application. So go ahead and add yours. You can add as many as you want, but at least you must add one. Once you do that, I'll save and continue. So here, you will need to provide the details of anyone you can use as a witness. It's a straightforward thing, so go ahead and add his or her details here. And once you're done, click the Add Witness button. One witness is okay, but of course you can add more than one if you choose to. Then scroll down and here at Articles, please don't click the Add Article button. Rather, just click the Adopt Default Article button. This is an article that has already been pre-written by CAC. Except you know what you're doing, please don't try to write a new one from scratch. Just go ahead and use this adopted copy that CAC already provided. Don't delete anything, don't edit anything, just scroll to the bottom of this article and save and continue. Here is the page to add directors for the business or for the company. You must add at least one director, but you can actually be the director also, so it's not a big deal. So here I will be making myself the director for this company, so I will go ahead and add my details again. I will toggle on the Make Director Shareholder option, So I'll click Add Director. If you want to add more than one director, you can also go ahead and do that, but I will not, so I will just save and continue. If your company has a secretary, here is where you want to fill in the details, but it is not compulsory. So I will just skip this step by clicking this Click Here link. So here is CAC list of the minimum share capital that some specific company types must have before they can be registered. You can look through to find yours, but for most small companies, the minimum share capital is 100,000 naira as at the time of this recording. So this list doesn't really matter much to me, so I'll just close it. And that takes us to the page where we will be declaring our statement of issued share capital for this business. Again, I will select the type of company as entity with shares below 5 million naira. If not, you can choose your own. Here, if it's a small company, you can choose between 100,000 to 1 million naira. And as you can see here, total issued share capital amount can't be lower than 100,000 naira. So go ahead and scroll down. Breakdown of total company issued share capital. Here, select equity or ordinary. Issued share capital, I will declare for 500,000 divided into, just go ahead and declare the whole of the amount that you've written down. Here, I will put in 500,000. Add share details. And here you can add shareholders. You can add individual shareholder, corporate shareholder, or if you want to add minors, for example your kids, you can go ahead and click here. I want to add only myself as shareholder here, and I don't want to add any other. So I will click the individual option and then again add my details. Here at share allotment, type of share, again I will select equity or ordinary. Since I am the only shareholder here, I will allot the whole of 500,000 naira to my name. Add shareholder. Save and continue. Now this leads us to the person with significant control, that's the PSC page. Here again, I am the only one with the significant control in this company. If you have more than one in your own case, then you will add more than one person. But if you want to keep things simple, just go with only you as the option. My name is automatically added, but if you have another person, then go ahead and click the add another PSC. Then you save and continue. Now we are almost done, so here just look through your details to be sure that there are no errors, and once you are satisfied, then click save and continue. Here is where you will add your documents. All the ones with a yes in front of them are compulsory, and basically here that includes your means of identification, which must be in PDF format. Then we have your signature and the signature of your witness. Those are the important documents that you must upload. Other documents could be added, as an advantage, but they are not really compulsory. So I'll go ahead and make my uploads now. And once I am done, I will click save and continue. So again, look through this form and be sure that everything is well documented. Once you are doubly sure, then scroll all the way down and then proceed to payment. You'll be required to pay 10,000 naira for the business registration and another 8,500 naira for stamp duty. So go ahead and pay with remitter, just as we already did previously, and then wait for CAC to approve your company registration. Once you're done, you can go ahead and download your credentials from your dashboard. So this is how to register a limited company with CAC. Make sure you watch this video more than once before you begin your registration if possible, so that you can clearly understand the entire process. Because this is a little more detailed than the ordinary business name registration, and hopefully you won't encounter any issues while doing or processing your registration. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and if you want me to help you with this process, then contact me using the contact details in the video description. Please like this video, and if you're an unsubscribed visitor to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the alert bell so that YouTube can notify you when I release my next videos. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.